Wow.
Yeah.
My day,
Oh
Ashley.
man, what's going
I
on?
got $5. I think
Look,
I got
man. Hey,
five,
be
$10,
like that.
man. Yeah, bro.
I
Tell me,
got
bro.
a pocket full of
I'm,
lint.
I'm
Got
fortunate
a
now, man.
pocket
Everybody grown.
full of lint.
Hey,
Hey man, what's going on?
we
Look,
live.
y'all catching our impromptu comments before we get on the show, but man, we live. We live. It's Dirty Bird Thursday, and we
You
about
got
to
lint in
get
your pocket?
filthy,
No, just kidding.
nasty, dirty with these topics. No. You know, we don't carry no lemons in the pocket because we don't do
I
no
said lit.
freshly squoze in the pocket.
I got some toilet paper.
And if any of y'all bank accounts is ashy like ours, you know, y'all walking around with lint in the pocket, we understand, we feel you, we sympathize. Enjoy your holiday anyway. But before
Yeah.
we get to the people in the chat, shout out my brothers on the panel. To my right, you all know him. He is the nose tackle, the villain
Mm.
himself. You got Big Ant. Big Ant, who you knocking down over there today, man?
Hey, you know what? We done all got over everything that transpired throughout these past couple
Mm.
weeks. I'm chilling. I'm not choosing violence today.
Mm.
I'm I'm woosah. Woosah. I'm good.
Well, I mean, Woosai. I mean, what can you do? What can you? And down below, we got the man that keeps us all grounded, keeps us all informed, gives us the play by play. He's the coach of coaches. We got Coach Unchained. What's going on, Coach?
Everybody be ungrounded. Everybody's do what they want to do now. This season got everybody ungrounded. I'm not trying to do it. But thanks to
Whatever you
Modelo,
like.
I appreciate y'all.
Yep, yep. And
Woo!
Fireball.
Oh, fireball. Yes, sir. This is a
If you
drinking
know,
day.
you know. Right. I'm gonna go
Hey,
ahead and get to these comment sections for this people's. We got YMO Jamal, what's going on? We got JB, what up, bro? We got Miss Sonia How you doing, Miss Sonia? We got
Hey,
ATL
Miss
Leo, what's
Sonya.
going on? And we got Ghost Peppers. Ghost Peppers. What up,
Ghost
Ghost
pepper.
Peppers?
I had
Ghost
some ghost pepper
Peppers.
wings the other day. They were pretty good.
Your nose ain't run, did
Popeyes. Yeah.
it?
Let me tell you.
Popeyes.
Listen, before we get started, I gotta tell y'all a story today. I had some spicy cracklings today, right?
Oh boy.
Hold on, listen. So my ass on the, get off the bus. I was eating one. I was off the bus on my little break. I'm like, that fucking spice went out the road too. I'm like, fuck, I
Uh-oh.
can't choke. I'm about to choke. I feel like you see me choking. That shit right back. This day I felt so bad today. I had to go to the day. I was like, had to go to one of my friends, man. You got a bottle of water. He's like, what's wrong?
You
I said,
see?
my throat. Shit. Because my bus was farther than his bus. I said, you got a bottle of water. He said,
Co-
I got a bottle right here. Shit, y'all.
Coach,
Don't
you
eat
walking
spicy
around.
skin without no water in your hand.
Coach walking around the bus. Coach walking around the bus terminal. Saw some hot.
I'm about
Ah,
to choke,
what's wrong
boy.
with you?
I'm like,
Oh,
oh, shit. About to choke. Can't let them see you choke
we
on the
got
bus.
no.
So I tell everybody, don't eat on my damn bus. I can smell them. I can smell that hot sauce back there. Don't eat on my bus. So,
We got John St. Clair. What's going on, man? Thanks for joining us. We got Brian Peoples. You say, "What up, family? What's going on, man?" Look, man, we got a somber show for y'all today. We gonna try to, what I'm saying, bring y'all some sense of normalcy. But I got some questions here.
keep you in the Christmas
The
mood
first one
anyway.
coming up. Right. The question is on everybody's mind. What ain't on my mind because I mean it really don't matter now. Can Heinicke save the season? You know what? Coach, I'm gonna let you take this one because I know you said you had some thoughts on this particular topic.
Can he save the season?
Yeah. Can he save the season?
As far as what? Win games or playoffs? Or we still looking at for playoffs?
Yeah. I would say as far as at least trying to get us into the playoffs at this point.
Well, there's 3 games left. And there's gonna be a lot of heads turning at the end of these 3 games. So Tyler,
Yeah.
get you some film. get you some more film ready, and
Right.
we'll see when we play you next year. I'm just saying. So ain't no saving this season, man. I hate to say that, but ain't no saving this season. I'm just gonna
Hey.
put it where the goat can get it. Ain't no saving this season. We may be another 7-10 team, man. I hate to say that. I just hate to say that, but I just see us getting one more win out of this deal. That's just simple. That's just simple way I feel right now.
What you got, Big Ant?
I mean, do we really need him to save the season? Do we really? I mean, if other players will stop fucking up too, I'm just, I'm just throwing that out there. I mean, it's not all the quarterback's fault, but because last time I checked, he's not the breadwinner for this team. Just saying, but I don't think we really need him to save the season. Do we need him to be, just manage the game? I mean, just do your job. That's all we need you to do. I mean, if a couple of other teams, the Sucks and them suck ass Aints, if they just all happen to lose, guess what?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh
my God.
I'm just saying. Just throw that out there.
Big cluster.
I mean, at this point, at this point, we just need him to be a serviceable game manager. He's not gonna carry this team on his back because what we've been talking about the last couple days, what you guys are gonna see from here on out, going into the offseason, into next season, the Falcons are building this team to where it's more trench centric, meaning that the outside pieces to even include the quarterback will no longer be the determining factor of wins and losses on his team. You know what I'm saying? And this right here, this scenario is going to be proof of it because when you got the trenches on both sides nice and stout, your quarterback just has to manage the game at that point because it's no longer determined for him to, be doing anything to carry the team on his back. So I just need him not to be worse than what he was in the other two games, and it is what it is. Because to think about it, let's just say we win all three of these games and we get into the playoffs. Then what? At this point in time, in my opinion, we're not ready for the playoffs. We're not. Just gonna be brutally honest. We're not. And trust me, teams play differently in the playoffs. We all know that. So
I don't want to go to the playoff.
Brian People said. And Brian People said, by the way, the Skanks losing 10-0.
Yeah.
Oh,
Brian Peoples. That's why I was saying that. That's
They
why
losing?
I was saying that. They is losing to
Who
nothing.
they playing?
Oh,
They're playing the Rams.
What? Hey, Brian Peoples, what quarter? What quarter?
I think it's the second quarter.
Somebody
they was down last week too. They was down last
let
week
me know
too.
the quarter.
I
Made miracles.
think it was the second quarter one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let me know what quarter.
Yeah, second quarter.
Oh, look.
I didn't know the game was on.
Now Southside 12. Yeah, Southside 12 said we don't need Heinicke to save the season. All we need is for this damn coach to get back to running the ball. Now that Southside, I will agree to. I mean, at this point, you might as well run the ball. You might as well do what you were supposed to do in the beginning of the season because at this point in time, I mean,
I hate being favored because every time we get favored, we ain't winning all those games.
Oh shit!
So we don't do what we supposed to.
Rams just missed the field goal.
Go get the who? Rams.
Oh, they got the makeup man for starting quarterback tonight.
Oh shoot! Gary Kubiak out of retirement. Retirement. Denver blocked him from
To do
coming to.
what? To be the quarterback coach?
No,
Yeah, because that I don't see that happening right there.
Touchdown.
no,
Oh my
no,
God.
thank you.
Hold on,
They scored a touchdown on one play after the missed field goal.
who did?
Saints did.
Them
Who
skanks.
did?
Saints did.
Here we go. See,
Sheehed.
stop giving them hope.
3 plays. No, they had 3 plays.
Mm-mm-mm. OG Sam, what's going on, man?
What the? On
If
that?
Dirk
I'm
Cutter
just curious.
hanging on to the microphone, just give him a left hook.
Get out of here, Dirk.
Right. Well, while Sam, get his OG get his mic together. Can you good?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me add. So I'm gonna throw this question at you before we go into the next topic here. Can Heinicke save the season? What's your opinion on that?
Can he save the season? This season was never savable to begin with.
Mm.
Just being realistic about it. Um, I mean, if you were really paying attention to the construction, saying after the deconstruction of the team, and bringing these young guys in and bringing these free agents in, which the likes of we had never seen in the past 20 years, you knew that there was going to be some kind of trouble on this road trip. At this point, the best thing that Heineke can do is keep the car on the road, which means, you know, do what a veteran is supposed to do and be a veteran, not make no mistakes, not do anything brash, not try to do too much. Throw the ball when it need to be thrown, hand the ball off when it need to be handed off. You know what I'm saying? And keep the poise, show the poise, and just roll forward.
Hmm.
Like I said, I agree. I agree. Our expectations was up here, but we also said, hey, look, nothing was guaranteed. We weren't guaranteed to be we weren't no Super Bowl team to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Playoffs,
No.
hey, that was a possibility, but this team still needs some more work. And I mean, that's just what it is and where we at right now. Well, so this goes into this next question right here, which pretty much I'm gonna let Sam, take lead on this. Given the current circumstances that we in right now, plus with the games being played, um, like I said, how likely are the Falcons to make the playoffs?
Well, um, we take care of our business, and really just gonna have to let the chips fall where they may. I mean, there is a set of circumstances where we can. It's just like I said, just a matter of us taking care of our business because there are a lot of difficult roads, what I'm saying, with a few of the teams ahead of us.
Hmm.
You know, contrary to popular belief, the division is not wrapped up and out of reach. It's not.
It's not that. You right.
Mm.
It's not.
Mm.
And with a lot of avalanching that's going on, especially near the top of the conference, and near where we are, there's still a good 65 to 70% chance we make the playoffs if we handle our business.
Right. Right.
Because it still may come down to that last game of the season.
But we got to handle our business.
Yes,
Mm.
exactly.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's all about it.
Mm. Yeah. Go ahead, coach.
Yeah, same thing. There's a 50-50 chance. Me personally, I'm going to say it. I actually prefer not to make the playoffs this year. That's just me personally. There's too much turmoil
Mm.
in this organization right now. We make the
Mm-hmm.
playoffs. We go in the playoffs 9 or 10 times. We're not going. Anything can happen. But are you going to go in there healthy? Because right now
Mm.
we got no defensive line help. I hate to say that the defensive line we don't have that rotation we had earlier. That rotation we get so damn
No,
tired.
we don't.
Yeah.
So I prefer.
Mm-hmm.
It's just me personally, but we make it. We make it. I'm going to support this team. But personally, I say let's get this season over with. We win the game. We win the games. Yeah, I want to win the game. I'm not saying I want to lose the games. But as far as getting the
Mm-hmm.
playoff, I don't want us to. And it's not me being
Mm. Mm.
and what's going to just. I think just the way this organization right now and not knowing who's going to the next year coach going to be. I said let's get a head start on that situation. So on your coaches that you're trying to get in for next year, if you change it. So so that's just me, but
Yeah. Yeah. What you What you got, Big Ant? Because coach hit on something real key, and I want to speak on it once you get done.
Yeah, yeah, he did. We we getting beat up on that defensive end, defensive side of the ball, and
Mm-hmm.
I see both sides of the conversation. I think shut up, Sam.
I mean, well, I've been on one for the last 2 days, so I mean,
Yeah, I know.
you know,
Nah, but I mean, anything is possible in the game in the game of football.
exactly.
Any
That's
given
what I'm
Sunday.
saying. In the game is that.
Right.
Monday,
But I mean,
Thursday.
Saturday.
Saturday. I mean, it can happen.
The
I mean,
ATL talking about Sam starting already. Tony, right?
I ain't Tony. I see you.
Shenanigans already.
Look, I put it like
You
this.
know what? Coach made
Even if we don't make the playoffs, if we can sabotage them skanks their last weekend,
Mm-hmm.
last game of the season,
I have more feelings
I
that
will I will
I
be
would love it. I would love it.
yeah.
I would be ecstatic. That would make my fucking year. I'll be good.
Serious.
In other
Serious.
words, in other words, our our wish is for you to lose, Skanks. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
But coach made a very valid point. At this point in time, in my opinion, I wouldn't really want us to be in the playoffs because number one, we don't have the whole squad. Okay, we
That's
missing key players. You know what I'm saying? The O line they on there, they're they using backups and stuff, and that you switching guys in and out based on who can play during the game. And to be honest with you, knowing our luck, we would get a team that's still intact and that's hungry. And I don't think we would be able to survive. I think that would probably be a game blowout. Because remember, like I said before, in the
that's why.
playoffs, it's not who you play, it's how you play.
How
Because
you
you
play?
got
Yep.
one opportunity to get it wrong. One.
Yep.
And you're going home. So whoever we play, even if we don't think they're a formidable team, they're gonna play lights out. They're gonna play lights out. So I just think right now we need to focus a lot of our energy into the offseason and getting better. Because remember now, we still got to get players back. Like we don't even know how Grady is gonna be when he comes back. We got a
And that
lot of
may not
stuff.
be the half the
We got a
season.
lot of stuff to consider.
He may be out half the season.
Right.
Right.
He is not a little skinny man that can put weight on his body real fast.
Nah,
He's a big dude, and that's weight. You got to let that thing sit and heal.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. He said, "What?" All right. Terry Lloyd said, "What happens if Heinicke gets hurt again?" And there's the conundrum.
I got some stuff to talk about in a minute. I'm gonna tell y'all something in a minute. Go ahead. We'll get to that point in a minute. I got some stuff to say about this right here. I'm gonna let y'all know something.
You too.
That may happen.
I mean, Coach.
Want me to get on it now?
Look, Coach, go. Hey, look, go. No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Let's
right.
get into it. Let's get into it.
I'm gonna let y'all know something. There's a chance. There's may be that emergency quarterback, guys. You may see Woodside at number 2 this week. Think about it. Think about it.
I said that yesterday.
I'm with you.
I said that yesterday.
And that's what you said, Sam. I'm gonna tell you why. And I started to think about it. I said, that's a good point. Yeah, I got it from you. That's why I said it. I said, that's a damn chance he may be the 3rd string quarterback. Oops.
Yeah, we had look, I give it to you. We ain't seen Woodside. I ain't seen him since training camp. So
and he was the best quarterback in training camp. In
yes,
the preseason anyway.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
But hold on, I got
yep.
I'm gonna blow up this shit right quick.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I gotta see this.
He is one of the guys that Arthur Smith did draft, that brought in when he was in Tennessee. And the kid ran his little preseason offense pretty damn good. It was like flawless to the degree compared to all the other quarterbacks that was there.
Just on the strength of thinking out loud. Never mind. Go
ahead, Sam. Say it. I'm just saying, man.
Go ahead, Sam. Cause I think I know where you're going with this, man.
Mm-hmm.
I think I know where you're going with that. And look, hey, at this point, we might as well talk about it. Go ahead, Sam. What you got?
Your system. Yep.
I'm afraid as hell. That's why I'm doing it.
And I don't know if Dirk Cutter is cutting the food. But with some of you all's logic and some of you all's mindset, Jimmy Johnson shouldn't have coached another year after Troy Aikman's debacle of 1-15. The way y'all run around here talking about, I can't trust Arthur Smith. We did this guy. The mindset of y'all act like there's no such thing as. When this organization draft people, y'all expect Hall of Fame activity off the rip. There is no time for player development. Okay, there is no room. I mean, you can't make a mistake. You can't get out your car and put your foot on the ground. And if it's a wrong foot, then you got to fire it. That's the mindset. And I don't understand how y'all think like that. You do realize this year was the 3rd different personnel grouping.
Whole new team.
Y'all do realize that, right? They don't.
I mean, I just it burns my goddamn pinky toenail. The way the other arrogant stupidity that just rolls out of you into the stratosphere.
Can
I
you
mean,
believe what
you
she
know,
said?
we get it. Y'all was upset for this. I know what it is. I know what it is because you know what I'm saying. He said something when he got off the plane 3 years ago, and it's been burning y'all craw for going on 3 years now. Cause see, y'all doing exactly what he said was not going to be done with this team. No one man's gonna be accountable for this team, and y'all been madder than a hornet's nest ever since. Just like 99% of y'all was pissed off at me, and which I really I give 20 fucks about you being mad with me because the truth is the damn truth.
Hey.
You know, y'all, the way y'all think, man. Come on, there is no aim or no process.
Touchdown Rams.
Now, this I want to get this point right here. What Tony Wright was saying. Said what our thoughts on that. You got to understand something, Tony. You got to look at what Mike Tomlin is doing in Pittsburgh. Okay, and while on paper it seems the easiest thing to do, oh, let's just go get Mike Tomlin. He been in Pittsburgh for so many years. He did this, that, and the other. You got to understand, every coach has their players.
They
And
just
like
want a
we
black
said
head
again,
coach.
and I know that and the thing you got to understand is with every coach comes their type of scheme, the way they set stuff up. These guys, whether we like it or not, whether we care for him to be on the team or not, they believe in Arthur Smith. They do, and they will play as hard as they possibly can, win, lose, or draw for that coach. If he leaves, he's taking a third of the team with him. That means you're going to have a 5-year period where the team is going to have to get together. Because I hate to say it, as accomplished as Mike Tomlin is, he's not a plug-and-play coach. No coach is.
He may be out.
Every coach is going to bring in their players. Every coach is going to set stuff up differently. You know what I'm saying? They may have similarities, but every coach is not plug and play. And this is what we got to understand. Because y'all going to want Mike Tomlin to come in here and start getting immediate wins, and it's not going to happen. Then y'all going to want to get rid of him. And from a business standpoint, a billionaire is not going to keep having a revolving door at a head coach because it costs too much money. It costs too much money.
His contract's over
You
this
got to
year.
do way too much work. Talking about Arthur's or Mike Tomlin.
With Arthur's.
I believe so.
Is it
I
3-year or 4-year deal? What was it? I don't know
I'm
how many years he had. But whoever may be the coach next year.
Was it 3 or 4 year?
I thought it was a 5.
Was it 5?
I'm about to
I
look
thought
at
it was 5. And I mean, quite honestly, I'm surprised. I would be surprised if it wasn't. I mean, all things considering, they literally had to deconstruct this team to start construction on this team.
That's what I'm getting at. And Tony Wright was like said, we need a winning head coach. Well, you have to understand something, Tony. In order to have a winning head coach, you have to have a team that is capable of winning. See, the two go hand in hand. You can't have a winning head coach on a team that needs work because he's not going to get instant wins. You gotta look at the teams and look at the coaches that are winning. They have a winning roster. Guys that have developed or guys that are already in their stardom. They're already doing what they're doing. They're already playmakers. You can't bring a winning head coach to a team that needs work and then expect them to just go out there and start kicking people's behinds. It's not gonna work like that. We still got issues on the O line. We still got issues on the defense. We got stuff to clean up. And now we're at the point where nobody knows what the quarterback room is. is going to look like come next season. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
nothing's guaranteed. So at this point, in my opinion, you build upon what you got and you add pieces here. You get them trenches where they need to be. Because at this point, if you get a quarterback, he's just going to be a game manager until he exceeds that. But you want the team fortified enough to be able to win games and sustain the defense that's got rotations to make stops, the O line that can block and get a quarterback time to do what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? But you had something to say, Coach?
yeah, we're talking about Arthur. What what percentage do you guys think that he has a chance to survive? What how much percentage do you give him of surviving this staying around?
As of right now, before this game is played, I say better than 50%.
Better than 50%.
Yeah,
Okay,
I said that. Yeah.
Better than 50%.
and to push it, just to push it a little farther. What if he just bombed these last 3 games? What if these 3 games just bomb? Is he gone? If there's no
That would
improvement,
depend
there's
on the
no
team.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. If there's no improvement, that's nothing. If everything looked the same that it was when Desmond or whoever was starting, if everything looked the same, that his play calling is not up to par in situational play calling. Well, situation, his play calling timing, if it's not up to par, does he stay around?
He should.
He
Mm,
should.
Yeah, he
I'm,
should.
I'm just gonna go ahead on and say that Arthur gonna stick to his word because Arthur ain't never broke his word, and Arthur done
right,
already said he's coming back next year.
right,
Right.
right.
So I mean, and Arthur ain't never broke his word.
Not as long as I didn't seem to be the owner. But there will be conditions that have to be met in this
If
next
you
year
want
coming
to,
up.
if you want to lose your infrastructure of leadership, then go right ahead and fire him. Because that's exactly what's gonna happen to that locker room.
But I got a question though. I'm, you know, I'm thinking far ahead. What if he's released or fired, what you want to call it, and he promote Jerry Gray?
Now that'll be an interesting move. That will be an interesting lateral move.
Jerry Gray's been there. He is the assistant head coach.
He the assistant head coach, yeah.
Yeah,
So
and he's
what
capable.
about that? You know, I think I got all kind of scenarios in my head about this shit. What's going on in this country?
Be
Oh,
prepared. Be prepared to lose. I'm telling y'all now. Be prepared to lose Nelson because everybody gonna look at the job that he did
oh
with his
yeah,
defense.
yes.
Be
That's a chance
prepared
he
to
been
lose
in.
him, man. Somebody gonna offer to do the head coaching job, and he got to take it.
I see it. I see that happen. I was thinking that same thing there, OG. I was thinking the same thing. And he's still doing it with rotational players who are not mainstream starters. You know what I'm saying? He's keeping them in that same,
Right,
like
right.
who knows half these guys on this D line?
Number 96 came out. I was like, who that dude?
Yeah, with Travis Hall, some kind of Hall or something
Ryan
like that.
His name Harrison, I think.
Ryan Nielsen.
Oh, you talking about Harris? You talking about the guy Zach
Ryan
Harris?
Nielsen.
You talking about the rookie,
Yeah,
Zach Harrison?
Yeah,
yeah.
he balled,
That's
bro.
Bale.
Yeah, he
See,
ball.
Zach
see,
Harrison is
see,
96.
Yeah, that's Zach
Yeah,
Harris.
see. What y'all got to understand is Ryan Nielsen and Jerry Gray have the defense has a mindset already established amongst all the players. Doesn't matter if you the starters or second or third in the rotation. Everybody understands we are going to be physical. We are going to be smash mouth. That's what they understand. Now, do they always get it right? No. You got a couple people on there that need their chin check? Yes. But for the most part, that's the way they play. That's understood throughout the whole that particular locker room. That's understood. The issue we have to have is the offense has to have a similar mindset of we're playing this way And every player on this line understands whether you in the rotation or you a starter, this is what we're going to do. And that has not been established. And if it has, it hasn't been adhered to. And that's where some of the problems come in at. Like I said, you really didn't know the difference of them guys going in and playing. Like now correct me if I'm wrong. Like on offense, did y'all expect Ryan Newsel to go in there and do what he did without having any
Yes,
hiccups?
I did.
Okay.
Actually, I did. He could
I
have.
did.
He showed that. I'm saying it was preseason, but
Yeah.
he showed that he can hold his own in preseason. So, and he
I
showed
didn't know.
last year.
He showed me with playing,
Showed
coaching the enemy for those years that he can scheme up some shit. So
What about you, Blackberry?
As far as Ryan Newsel,
Yeah.
I really didn't know what to expect. Like Cole said, I remember watching him in preseason and saying, okay, this dude is solid. He's solid. So I didn't expect for him to go out there and wet the bed. Let me tell you that. I put it that way. I ain't expect for him to go out there and wet the bed. I expect for him to go out there and do his job.
What about you, Sam?
Well,
Did they give him a sack last week?
I
I don't think they did.
No. Judging on how that Norton kid, played when he came in, it gave me the mindset of how from the starters to the second string to the practice squad players, everybody's bought in. So to not expect him to play well, that wasn't my mind. I was like, okay, just hold the fort. Just try to make it do what it do, and he did. And he did. All of them that came in on that line.
They looked good, actually.
Sure did.
They all looked good. Even your boy Tyler Vrabel did okay when he came in week 4.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
As bad as he looked in preseason.
However, I'm gonna give him an excuse. He was on his wrong side. The left side is his natural side. So I'm just saying. Anyway.
And that was against a really good defensive front, y'all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not a right tackle. I'm just saying.
So I'm gonna take this from 3 Dirty here. He said, "How similar is Arthur Smith's play calling now versus when he was in Tennessee?"
Oh Lord.
Can I answer
I don't want to go first on this one.
I want to go first.
Go ahead, go.
He had a dude they called the King.
2 words.
That's the difference. He didn't really have to do that much scheming. Play action. Somebody's gonna be open because you got that extra linebacker not dropping the cover because he's trying to see what the hell Derrick Henry's doing.
Feed Derrick Henry. That was known in Tennessee. Anybody that watched Tennessee playing knew that was the first order of business. Feed Derrick Henry.
Well, can I got one more statement on that whole situation. I'm sorry. I got one more. All right. Think about this. They fed Derrick Henry a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody said, run the ball. Maybe he's trying to preserve these guys, not to put all those carries on. Think about it now. It could be a bigger picture that we don't know about. Maybe he exposed those guys if he gets another year here. Run, pass. Think about it. Why beat him up so soon?
You got 3 guys. You got 3 guys can share the load. What are we talking about?
They still got almost got. They all of them got like almost 200 carries though. All the person don't have 200
How many
carries. It's gonna be
teams?
Cordero.
How many teams in the NFL got 3 running backs they can shut a low? Man, coach, I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear that, coach. I
But
ain't
you want
trying
to
to hear
give them all
that.
three. You want to have 300 carries apiece. It's gonna weigh your man out.
It ain't got to be that much. It can be the normal amount. 10 to
10 a
12
game.
for Cordell. It could be 10 to 12 touches for Tyler Jill. It could be 10 to 12 touches for
That's 36.
Bijan.
Okay.
That's not
a lot. You're right. But they ain't the way. He wanted to throw the ball, man.
We'll see, Blackberry.
He's trying to make something new out the deal.
We'll see.
He's trying not to be that running guy.
You got have to versus you got necessary versus options, and that's basically what he got right now. He had to, but they knew that in Tennessee, Derrick Henry was that guy. He had to run the ball. They knew that. In Atlanta, he has more options. So
he's trying to use them all.
I'm not gonna say it's not no stark difference. It's just that he's got more at his disposal, so he can kind of mix it up. But the thing is, if you're gonna mix it up, in my opinion, you should have left it at 80-20, 70-30. Because what was our bread and butter? What has always been is the run game.
Cordero y'all know he only got 38 carries this year.
Oh.
That's it.
I almost threw up in my damn mouth.
You know.
But I listen, guys. When Bijan came, right? Y'all should know somebody carry is gonna die. You should have known that. That was gonna be obvious.
Have to be that way. We know that, but it didn't have to be. It didn't have to be to this extent, though, coach. It didn't have to be to this extent.
Okay, think about this. Cordero was not available the whole season. When you're not available, you lose your spark from the coach's standpoint, guys.
What, the first 3 weeks?
He missed like 4 or 5 weeks real good.
It was
I'm
3
just
weeks.
saying, when you start, listen, when you're not in there producing or giving it, coaches gonna forget about you. That's how football works, bro. I hate to say that, but that's how it works.
You gonna forget about Cordell Patterson running over folks? This my thing. Go back.
You let him run over people in spurts.
Go to Blackberry Loret's channel, because I don't want to take over one show. Go to Blackberry Loret's channel when you get a chance. That's Blackberry No C, just in case. And go look at Fan Speak from this week, and go look at Let's Be Clear from this week. It's either two things. And it's not negligence. It ain't negligence, ain't one of the words. It's either two things: stubbornness or sabotage.
And it's neither. And it's neither.
It's one of them two.
And it's neither. And it's neither. Does anybody understand what transitional?
We got some shit. He got 3 fumbles.
What you say now, Sam? You went out. You said transitional.
Get the hell out of here, Dirk Cutter.
Right. Well, look, what we're gonna do? Tell Sam get his
internet. We're not talking about a 10-year vetted head coach. Here's what I learned growing up watching, guys like Joe Gibbs, Chuck Noll, and Bill Walsh. They were always moving parts to evolve. Okay, this coaching staff, especially the offensive side, is still under construction. And to say that someone is being negligible, you know what I'm saying, and they're still learning themselves, And I know, because I heard and I watched. You know what I'm saying? But people got to understand this is the embryo stage of this here particular situation.
He's an embryo. Good.
Mm.
He took it all the way
Damn.
back.
It is.
Somebody
He
pregnant.
taking it down.
I mean, I would understand if Arthur Smith was 5, 10 years into this thing. I would get it.
First trimester.
Exactly.
He said, "Try, man."
What?
I mean, we get the sum of a few moving parts in our particular situation. Some things are just not in the right place, and some things we don't have. And what we have is learning how to be a head coach. And then you look at it, what he's had to deal with, as opposed to, because people like to make the comparison of guys that got hired the same time he did on other teams. None of them has had the roster turnover that Arthur Smith has had all 3 fucking years. And if you're not taking that into consideration, you're being delusional.
Let me
Well,
just
like you
ask
said,
Sam one
it,
question.
And, yes, it is a train wreck situation. It is. It's a train wreck situation. I'm not denying that at all.
I just got one question. I'm not gonna give no rebuttal after this. I just got one question, Sam. Did he call? Did he or
you kind of went out, Blackberry. What'd you say?
Oh, yeah, 30 seconds.
Say
Wow, Black.
that again. I didn't.
He must. No. He
y'all hear me
must
now?
have hit. He must. Yeah, we can hear you
Say,
now.
say,
Y'all hear
say
me?
it again.
Did
Say it again.
Did Arthur Smith orchestrate? Did he orchestrate games better the first 2 seasons than he did this?
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, damn.
No rebuttal. I don't got no rebuttal. I just had a question.
Now look. Now what we gonna do? This is gonna
It would,
tie
it
into
would,
the
it
last
would
topic
be,
that we got.
it was very easy to orchestrate with a future Hall of Famer at quarterback. It was easy to, what I'm saying, orchestrate running the ball majority of the season, which was what that personnel did better, best, considering, what I'm saying, that situation. In this situation this year, you got a bunch of babies in key positions.
Well, look. What I'm about to go to this next topic right here. This is the last topic. We get near the hour mark. We're gonna get ready to wind it down soon. But this right here. So, with all that being said, the question is, what moves do the Falcons need to make going forward into the offseason? Because, like you said, right now, we've already, like you said, it's already been established that our team is young. Our team has growing pains and stuff. What moves do you guys think, in your opinion, would help bolster this team right now, or help steer this team in the right direction? I'm gonna start off with coach, and then I'm gonna go around. So, coach, what's your opinion on this?
What moves do the Falcons need to make going forward in the offseason? Oh, one move I know they need to make. They gotta get a wide receiver that can separate and cause a little havoc. I know y'all gonna say we got Scotty Miller. Yeah. I understand that. But we need a new blood out there. Somebody who's hungry.
Hmm. Okay.
Who's gonna make it? Who can come in immediately and make a difference? There's a lot of guys out there that can do that. So I'm looking for a wide receiver that can come in to change it, and also just to be on the safe side, get another D lineman for that one. Uh, so that's something I'm looking for. One tech. Is that me or y'all? That's me.
Like something.
No, you
that
straight.
one you
That
good.
one you?
Yeah. No, stream y'all
You
been
good,
acting a
Cole.
little.
Okay.
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, it's strange.
But yeah, just somebody another D tackle, which is a one tech, a nose guard, who can come in here and be a game changer. We need a game changer on defense.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's an interior guy or a rusher, edge rusher. Somebody who's gonna come in and make an immediate impact. We don't have that guy. Jesse's back on the backside. Yes, I love Jesse back there. But we need somebody else who could make that impact, especially in that front seven right now. So,
Okay.
that's me right there. Wide receiver is somebody who can make an impact.
So who you got, Blackberry? What moves you think we need to make going forward into the offseason?
Well, I agree with Coach on the one tech defensive tackle. Only thing is with that is I'm afraid that if they go defensive tackle in the first round and he turned out not to be any damn good for us, you know how the fan base like to live in the past. Everybody gonna be saying, well, you sure missed out on that opportunity in 2023.
Right.
But
it don't matter who we pick, they're gonna say that. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna, you know how they do.
Yeah.
But for me, you know, even if when it come hindsight, right now, I think because we still in the going to make these playoffs, I'm not looking too deep into it, but I do think I think something that you must do no matter what is to find you another left tackle to take over the reins
That's
for
facts.
Jake
That's
Matthews
Yeah.
when the time comes, because you're going to need to do it. And you need to get on that right now.
That was my third
Yeah,
pick.
because they're not moving Bergeron from guard. They're not moving Bergeron from guard, so you're going to have to go left tackle.
No. Atlanta Falcons, listen to me. Do not touch Bergeron's position. Leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
Good over there. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Don't go messing up stuff.
Yeah.
So what's your opinion, Sam? What moves you think we need to make, man?
Well, I think they need to stick to the formula, you know what I'm saying, from what they, you know, were doing with the foundation, you know, these trenches. You can continue to add pieces to the trenches on both sides, and you know what I'm saying, and you know, try to find you know a couple of the skill set pieces on the outside, and I think we need to put the phony unicorn on the first thing smoking.
Mean the Hornet Force.
the Pony Express.
I think we need to put the phony unicorn on the first thing smoking. Whoever wants to give up the good amount of groceries for him, we'll house.
Get some good draft capital for him. You can get some good draft stock for him. You can get some
Gotta
good
do it
draft
now,
capital
though.
for him.
Gotta do it now.
So question now. With that being said, would you go replace him with another tight end, or would you try to go ahead and
it ain't
up
but one.
another position?
It ain't but one.
Yeah,
There's
we
only
know
one.
who it is.
Well, with that being said, it's gonna take a whole lot more than just a phony unicorn, you know what I'm saying, in that package to get up that high, because you're gonna have to get up high, and then too on top of that, and then that's if he's in this draft.
Oh yeah,
Because
he definitely gonna be in the draft.
No, you watch, but you better watch his social media activity. Okay, watch his social media activity because
Are you still coming
A
back?
lot of Beck is coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple of other guys. It's just a matter of time for him. He's gonna do the same thing. It's a sour taste in his mouth. You better look at what he's saying on social media.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Brock is gonna be in this draft.
He ain't graduated either yet.
Mm-mm. Him Junior. Him Junior.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
got one more year eligibility.
He actually got
He
2 more.
he probably gonna pull us on the Michelle Nick Chubb action and come back for that senior year to try to finish the mission.
At least beat Alabama.
Yeah. I believe he gonna hang around for a little bit longer before he decide to go to the NFL. He want that get back.
Now, if we're really looking to replace Kyle, I think where is that boy at? Is it Iowa or is it Wisconsin? But there are some very unique and viable, serviceable tight ends gonna be in this draft.
That blocks also.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? We continue to work on the trenches. I think on the back end of that defense, I think Hellum is going to turn out to be one of the good ones. And like I said a few weeks ago, we're going to know where AJ's head at, if he's about the bag or if he's about the mission.
That bad.
Yeah. What you got, Ant?
Well, I know one thing. Number 27 gone.
Absolutely.
Who?
Him gone. Because he making too many damn mistakes.
27.
Oh,
man. Nah, he's in 27.
Everybody in the fan base talking about just what Ritter did or what Arthur Smith ain't doing, but they now talking about Richie Grant giving up these fucking touchdowns in crunch time, might I add.
Oh my gosh, the wheels on the bus
Blowing
going round and
coverages.
round.
The weakest link.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I mean, you saw what happened with Route 96. You saw what happened with Michael Walker. I'm just saying.
That's not a person. That's a jersey number.
You're all going to hell.
We got Jerome said we traded back and should have stood pat and taken Javon Holland over Grant. I mean, hindsight 2020.
Yeah.
But for me, it's gonna be.
Y'all got to also remember now when they take these guys. Y'all got to look at their background also. Y'all got to think about that part of the whole thing too.
Right. I mean, for me, and realistically looking at it, for me, it's gonna be the trenches. Because we're going away from a quarterback-centric type of team. Everything's not gonna be centered around the quarterback. And in my opinion, I believe if we fortify them trenches the proper way, because look at it, we built a defense in the free agency and a little bit in the draft. You see how they did, you know what I'm saying? Till we started getting really banged up near the end of the season. Imagine if we put money in that and make sure we got an offensive line that that's just as stout. You know what I'm saying? That makes the quarterback's job easier. How the quarterback will do, none of us know. That will be that That will have to be seen, but at least that way we know we got a foundation to where, okay, we can bring players in and say, okay, we bring you in, you do your assignment, do this, that, and the other. Hey, if you're a quarterback, hey, mid-tier, just do your job. Don't turn the ball over. Manage the game. Let's just win. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point right now, we do not need to spend a bunch of money in areas where it's unnecessary.
Exactly.
Because if we do, we're going to be looking at the same situation come the end of next season. So we're going to get ready to wind it down and everything. I'm going to go across the panel, everybody get your final words in. But before we do that, listen, man. D. Sloan's wife does wonderful things. She's a caterer and everything like that. We're gonna put it up here. Coco's Kitchen and Catering. Listen, man, make sure you
Interception.
guys check it out on Facebook. Miss Maggie's putting it out on Instagram, even TikTok. You guys, you can see, check her out. Like I said, this right here is the flyer. Hey, the food looks exceptional. So make sure you support her. We're going to be bringing this back on every show. D. Sloan, hey, man, we sending people to you. But outside of this, give us your final thoughts,
wonder if
man.
she got them gizzards.
Well, you know,
gizzards.
Hey, the Pinto man just threw another. Pinto just threw an interception.
What? Uh-oh.
Yeah, throw another one.
Who threw an interception?
Oldsmobile.
Pinto.
Oh,
The Pinto.
Pinto.
All right.
oh, that station wagon with a Pacer engine in it.
No, he got a slant. Now he got a slant 6. All right, Sam, give us your final thoughts, man.
I know most of the people in the chat has been with me all week. I really can't say anything that I haven't already said. From both sides of the ball to the coaching staff. Look, at this point, we really just got to finish strong. You know what I'm saying? These 3 games, and let the chips fall where they may as far as the season goes, and and move on to the next phase of fortifying the foundation and continue to build. You know what I'm saying? What we're trying to build here. We're not really far off because this is part of the growing pains happen. Growing pains happen. Stupid or otherwise, they happen. I'll say it again. Okay. Troy Aikman, 1-15. And he couldn't throw Stone Mountain in the ocean. Okay. Peyton Manning led the league his rookie year in turnovers. I'm just saying, when you everything ain't always got to be doom and gloom or apocalyptic, man. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? I've been a fan of this team probably a lot longer than the most, and probably just as long as some. So I get the frustration. I understand the frustration. You know what I'm saying? I've acknowledged the frustration and the reason for it. But at the same time, you got to remember it's part of a process. These guys got to grow. And it ain't gonna happen in 1 year, in one preseason, one training camp, one season. It's not. You're gonna have these mistakes. Some of them bonehead, yes, but they're just that, mistakes. The thing is, in going down this road, you got to learn from them. While we're trying to grow, while we're trying to put it together. I'm just saying. That's my take, man.
Big Ant, what you got, man?
Hey, all I'm gonna say is let's stay in the moment, man. Like let's think about where we come from just 3 seasons ago. We was down in the dumps of the NFL, period.
We couldn't
And
make
for
it.
you to tell me, just like everybody has stated throughout the show, we've had 3 different teams, 3 different years, and we're still in the playoff hunt.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
So everything is not all, like like Sam said, doom and gloom. We right there. All we need to do is just tweak a couple more things. That's it, and we're good. So hey, that's all I got.
What you got, Blackberry?
Uh,
Um, everybody go to my channel, Blackberry Rex. That's Blackberry no C, just a K, and watch. And that's on YouTube and other respective social media platforms. Uh, watch this past week's fan speak, as well as let's be clear. If you want to know my thoughts on whether or not this has been stubbornness or sabotage, it's one of the two. And I really believe that based off of the dots that I'm connecting. Now, with that being said, just go win these last 3 games, man. Just go give yourself a chance to make the playoffs. Give yourself a chance. If they go win these next 3 games, get themselves to make the playoffs, a lot of a lot of wrongs can be righted. A lot of wrongs can be righted. It's not too late to change the fate. It's not too late to change. Y'all hashtag that. Goddamn, your boy Blackberry. I'm a damn lyricist with this shit. Hashtag
Lyrics.
it ain't too late to change the fate.
Keep hope alive.
All right.
Black power.
Lot of D, lot of da, lot of D, lot of da.
I guess I
All
should
right,
have said
Coach, what you
I
got?
should have said it like Reverend Sharpton or like Jesse Jackson.
It's the real deal. All right.
Hashtag it ain't too late to change the fate.
No, man. My final take is let's go out and play good football. Let's look competent. You know, win the game, yes. But if just play football. I'm not gonna say win or lose. Every time I say win, yeah. Let's just go out and play some good football, man. Give us something to be proud of, to look forward to going into next year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's win or whatever. If you play hard, do like you did last year when you had nothing. Play that way. I will feel better about this season. So we looked terrible, man, during this season. A lot. Young, yes, we're young, but still, we gotta have something that gonna make these people not go crazy, jump off the ledge. So they're already doing that anyway. But we got to do something, and it's up to the team to do that. So
Absolutely. Well, look, man, we thank you guys for tuning in. Look, great things take time. Period. If you want this team to be great, you got to understand it's going to take time. You don't want something to happen overnight, because if it comes that easily, you'll lose it. You know what I'm saying? Rams is a good example of that. But like I said, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all as always, man. It's Dirty Bird Thursday. Listen, we are not here to make friends. We here to make a difference. So with that being said, I'm Therapist ATL. Hey man, y'all, if I don't hear from y'all, make sure y'all have a happy holiday. Make sure you enjoy your family. Be safe out there. And like I said, We'll catch you next time. We out.
Go Rams.
Peace.
Go Rams. Peace.
Yes, sir. Beat them skanks.
27-7.